Hello Professor, myself Akshay Kumar Darla, and here I am going to explain about the document which have been submitted for you, which is software requirement specification for of a project Unicard game. And we both Akshay Kumar and Mesa Hidebernova, we both are working on this project. And this is the table of contents page, which you have been provided for us through template document. And in the revision history, you can see the reason for changes as initial copy because it is the first copy of the document and dated on 30th of the September. And here when we come to the introduction part, the purpose of this document is it serves as a guide for our implementations, and also we have used Java programming with NetBeans to build this game. The document conventions are, we have created this document with Times New Roman font size of 14 point for paragraphs, and for 12 point is for the content body part. And in the intended audience and reading suggestions, like here we have mentioned like what pages have combined, sorry, what pages have what data included in it. Like for testers, page 3 and 4 are okay for them. Like for programmers, page 2 or 3. Like here we are going to include programming, where the programming is included, and also where the testers can see for the requirements and specifications of this project. And the scope of this project is, here we are going to build the Unicard computer game, and was coded on the NetBeans platform. It should be simple to use and launch, and all users can quickly play and enjoy it. And as references, we have given a YouTube link for the Uno game to know the rules and regulations of the game, and also how the flow of the game moves on. And the product features, like here when we come to the main menu, we have three options: play, about, and exit. Play, here after clicking the play option, immediately it turns over to the next page where you're going to start this game. And about, in the about page you're going to see the rules of the game. And exit, by clicking the exit option you will be quitting out of the game. And after going to the play game, you will see four more options again, like throw card, draw card, knock, and restart the game. Throw card, here by clicking on the throw card, the user will be able to throw one of the card from his deck. And by drawing the card, the user can pick one card from the deck on the table to his own deck. And the knock card, here the player can make a sign that he has only one card with him available. And also to the restart game, by clicking on the restarting the game can be refreshed and it will be coming to the initial state again. Here we are coming into the third section, and the name of the section is user classes and characteristics. The name of the class is player. This class is enabled with the cards and the players. For example, there are four players playing this game. Only one player can be active at a time, and only that active player has the rights to throw a card and pick a card. And fourth section, operating environment. We don't have any requirements of such OS is required to play this game. The only thing we required is the Java runtime environment, because as our project is based upon the Java programming, the JR is required to execute this project. Execute this program file and to play a game. Design and implementation constraints. As this application is a Java written object-oriented application, it is more flexible, easily usable, and easily readable, and it's not that more complex. User documentation. This documentation is only to help the users to understand the characteristics and flow of the project, like this flow of the game, like which we have implemented, and how we have implemented, and what steps we have been included in our implementation. Assumptions and dependencies. This our project doesn't have any dependencies or any assumptions. And now we are coming into the another section known as system features. In the system features section, you could see the main menu first with three options of this game, like play this game, exit the game, and abort the game. In the play this game section, you could see like what flow we have been implemented first. Initially we show the description and priority of this game, and also next the response sequences. The response sequences is like conditions, like first the game should step in into the initial stage, and then every player has to pick the cards respectively, and once the active player comes to his turn, and then only he can be able to throw or pick his cards, and it will display the numbers of the cards available with all the players all the time. Next, functional requirements. Player will pick his or her choice by using a throw card or draw card option. Like only active player can do this, and application should respond accordingly and act as per user's choice. All the options and features available to the player with his or her turn arrives. The player who throws all of his cards wins the game first. And quitting the game. In the quitting the game also, the description of the quitting game is by clicking on the quit game button, the user can be able to come out of this game, and response sequences by clicking on the quit button, the user have to come out of this application, and functional requirements are user will quit the game. That's all we can do. And restart the game by clicking on the restart button, it will be refreshed and we'll be coming into the first page again. And now for the external interface requirements. User interfaces, like this Unicard game is designed by using the frame user interface only, and below is the game screen. Sorry, it's in the next page. And you can see first is the main page, and this is play game option. Like once we clicking on the play option, it will be getting into the next page, like for selecting the number of players and the names of the players. And first, the hardware interface. We haven't used any hardware interfaces for this application. Software interfaces, we have used the GUI, which is graphical user interface, to build the software. And communication interfaces, as we have used this Java GUI, it will be used effectively to communicate the user. And the other non-functional requirements, like performance requirements, is like firstly the response time. It will be as quickly as possible, like by clicking the option, it throws the respective option which the user have been selected. And auto synchronization, the player should be turned in a clockwise direction automatically, like the flow of the game will be in the clockwise direction. And safety requirements, the only thing we need is we are not able to sorry we should not play this game all the time for hours and hours, because it damages our eye. And also the security requirements, we don't have any security requirements for building this game. And software quality attributes, code efficiency, the code used for building this game application is very easy to understand the flow and doesn't require any high memory. And portability, this application can be installed on any operating system using Java runtime environment. The only thing we are required is JRE. And usability, the entire application was designed to be as user friendly, and it is very easy to use and understand. Other requirements, we don't have any other requirements other than the mentioned requirements in the above documentation. And glossary, in the aid and rule section of this game, all the abbreviations and acronyms has been identified as an amendment, and further changes will be added accordingly in various versions of this document. Like once we are going to change the documents, I'm going to update this the copy section also, like where I have mentioned the initial copy. And now coming into the analysis model, this is the use case diagram of our project, and this is a sequence diagram of our project. And this is the activity diagram of our project, which shows the flow of the game. Like initially after starting the game, you have the three options in the main menu, which are play, about, and exit. After clicking the play button, you can go to the options having in the play option, like throw card, pick a card, and knock, all the options which we have been included. And after playing the game, it decides who the winner is. And once the game is done, you'll be having two more options, to restart the game and to quit the game. And by clicking the restart, you'll be coming to the main menu again. By clicking the end, you're going to quit the game. And when you're going to click on the about section, you can see the rules of the game. And once you're done with the rules, you can get back to the main menu again. And by clicking the exit button, you'll be coming out of the game, like quitting the game. And the issues list, here we don't have any issues till now. Once we found any bugs, we are going to clear them, and we are going to release new SRS document to your professor. Thank you.